I think you need a man to repair your knife and the items to repair it with. Oh, I see. Right. So you... Oh, the naked woman wants to talk to us again. So you need to have the item on you as well. See you tonight at Shaba's place? It's dangerous, yes. This Nangpa Du Zom's a place where you're not bring outsiders. Everyone's looking for a Shabnak. I'm an outsider. Why are you telling me this? You're kin. We're not kin, though. That's why they won't let us join the watch. Got it. I don't think she knows what she's talking about. More likely, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Candle stub. Yeah, they hate us here, but now we're protected. Need to keep faring south. Drink. I don't know who these are. They look like those guards. What are these kids doing? My dad didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell him to get off me. Even if he did, it wasn't your fault. Oh. What are you gawking at? Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. And now you want to stone him to death? He started it. There's a bit too many of you and only one of him, don't you think? Calm down. He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad is called Whitebeard. Ask him. I'd rather ask you. That's because he's a drunk. He gets smashed and attacks people. He raised his hand against my mum last year. My son does not answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or the other, we'll get him. Go get his father if you want, but leave the kid alone. I won't tell you twice. Stupid kids. What's this? Oh, that's that bull thing. Why are you running away? Aren't you scared? Boo. Of course I'm scared, but I'm a brave man. Are you playing hide and seek? Alright, sorry, I'm running away. Of course I'm scared, but I'm a brave man. I have bone legs. I'm a clay wench. I can't walk, but whoever sees me runs away in fear. You should run away too. But you have normal legs? You're ruining it. Okay, okay. Need to fare further south. I don't know if I should be able to sneak through there. That did not go to plan. We have to go round. It's not going to trade. No, nobody here is going to trade with us. They hate us. Did I see the witch burning earlier? I did not, but they did say something about it. Which is interesting. I don't know whether I should have been able to stop that happening. They look poised to shoot me. Is there an entrance? Welcome to the machine. Need to get behind here. Desperate for food. More to this way? Yeah. Well, that looks like a pyre? You're always welcome here. It's never good, is it? I am pretty hungry, yeah. I don't know if there's anybody's gonna talk to us or even trade with us. No. These are all morning. Oh. Chest has been punctured. Massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn, a claw. Huh. I should pull away the fabric. Skin dry to the touch. Suspicious. Unusual degree of xeroxis? He wasn't that old. I'll continue. Soil under the fingernails, unlike him. He always kept his hands clean. 3 oddities then. The murder weapon, the dry skin, and the condition of his hands. I saw the body. Oh, they'll all speak to us now. Will they trade? Eshmen, brave men, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Eshmen? Shen. Bite Karan, for he has come to pay his last respects to his father. We have too. How fares your kind, Katanga? Bite Karan. Ubje is at the threshold. The loss is great. I need to speak to say the words correct. Observe the right. I've come to pay my last respect to my father. Why do I see this sight? I've walked past a couple of people I could have talked to. Okay. Carried a great burden, owed a great debt. What did he owe? He told us not. He took it to his grave. You asked the wrong people. Too late. The earth waits. Say now, do you accept his duty as your own? Interesting. Don't accept the duty if you want to check them out. Okay. I don't. Who is it will judge him? If the earth shall not take, let us burn him. Oh, did I not do it right? Okay. Oh, you're wrong. Okay, no worries, no worries. Who is it will judge him if the earth cannot take, if the earth shall not take Bura Esega? Let us burn him. Whatever, I just want to be finished with this. No, that isn't right. Before the eyes of kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, son, accept his duties of my own. The skies witness. We'll just accept it, yeah. A bow for you, Emshen. The first blood yours. Bikara Emshen is a man, a brave man. Here stands Saba. Saba upstairs. You have accepted his duty. Now come into his inheritance. Saba will show the way. Thank you. I've done what has needed to be done. Reloading. Oh. He's buried. I've accepted Father's duty for whatever it was. What does it entail? Yes, Father was murdered, but I got the impression that something was unwell with him even before his death. I'm getting creeped out. You are a brave man, Emshen. True son to your father. As I rejoice as I watch you, the Katang, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. I'm afraid. We shall bear your burden together. Your father helped me, I helped him. I shall help you too. In you I see him. I always act first and think later. I'll bear my burdens alone. I leave you to grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you night and day, for as long as I remain, Tanga, I will stand behind your shoulder. Let's go. Creepy. Why is Aspiti's blood? I'm sorry about this, Sister Darby. We don't have time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. What? Here, I'm giving you this Udha, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right, he must have. That's why he summoned me to town. I'm giving you his Udka. It's yours now, and as are the things inside. Now, the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said you would... I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What did you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. What else then? His fate, his place in the kin, in our hearts and our follies. I can't replace him. There is now an emptiness where he once was. Who will fill it? Who will heal the sick? Tell the truth from the lies? Who will kara? Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? All of this Menku talk is just a relic of a bygone age. The wise will say it, yes. And I knew it would come down to mere old wives' tales. Okay, you are wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Udka and touch these items. Oh. She filled my inventory. A list of names. The handwriting is clearly Father's. I need to touch this to read it. List. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya, Decheek, Unfamiliar, Steppe, Sigil. Okay. We got 2,000 coins now. We don't have any food, though. He's given us Twire. Twire, the herb with many faces, used to make tinctures. The list. The 8th is in danger. Okay.
Better not to ask. Silence is golden.
Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Severus kind of twine herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine. Tinctures to cure any malady. He was Menku. A knower. I need to read better. A knower of connections. He saw in which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are. Even if you say you need not this knowledge. What about the list of names? Closer, let my eyes, tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the Cane boy. Capella is the daughter of my master, of the master. May he choke on his name. I not know why Isidore listed them. Perhaps he looked after them? He did not pay much attention to these children. Spent most of his final days with them. Oh, he did pay much attention to them. They followed him like calves that trailed after a cow, oxen pulled by a yoke. His last days, you say, wait, that's the lead I can follow. You think one of them has something to do with his death? Doubtful. They're just children. Then again, children hold so much power in the town. That wouldn't surprise me. But they loved him, they did. No, I believe it not. I can also see something else on this. An 8th item, some sort of sigil. Does it refer to a child? This brand is for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often do have specific meanings. Bikar, this one is Undurg. Tough to pass. It means something like a big body or a special body. Body that contains a lot. Like Big Vlad? Who could interpret this for me? I am not your father, not Colboon. Corbone. I instruct you not. You are to learn on your own, speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. This is how you come into your legacy. What do you mean? In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words, by showing you understand the contents of the vessel. Follow your father's trails. Learn who he was. Find yourself a fate. A fate like a good wife, Emshen. Your wife. Like a good wife. I choose to walk my own trails. Sounds good, but... what's that? List of patients, maybe? I took my inheritance, but I haven't come into it. A right needs to be proven with a deed. Which deed will show that I'm truly my father's son? Okay. This is the other act, isn't it? No. Okay. Oh, she wants to speak to us again.
I hope the dead mistresses remain dead. We need neither Nina nor the Eagle Mother here.
Follow his trails, Emshan. Then you will know what kind of man he was and what kind of man you are to become. Do you know what kind of man he was? Your father was a Menku. He was respected for it. He knew the lines. Lines, that's just a philosophy like Tao or phenomenology. What is a Tao? Never mind. What are the lines in your interpretation? Lines represent paths between things. Links that connect them. The links that connect them. The laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries inevitable retribution for evil deeds, family ties, the way children reflect their parents. Those are lines too. Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how his body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to a herb. He knew he could brew curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body, but not bring harm. I see. Now hear me well, Imshen, for my next words are crucial. Hey Shade, how are you doing? This first couple of days will be hardest for you. You'll find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I've taken your words to heart. Douse your eyes. Look at her eyes, though. She's screwy. Okay. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? I'll start with thinking hard about the challenge you posed to me. I'll look closer at the kids. Yeah. And to be saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you burros are alike, men of action. I've told you all I need to know. All I know, Emshen. Be on your way now. Farewell, Saba. And thank you, Buralia. Burialaria. May your kind fan. My head's spinning from all this. That's enough for a day. J. If I want to truly come into Father's legacy, I need to follow his footsteps. Time to save the game. Can we rest here? Oh, we can. I need food, though. She can trade with me? No. I desperately need food. This isn't a cemetery. Or is it? No. Maybe the pub will have food? I have some coin. I do pick the weird games. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Trade. Oh, apple. Pin? He wants 6 for that. Wow. Our tire is in the terminary, isn't she? Why was it locked? Did they open it soon? I don't know. They think it will. Wait a second. Tire take? But we call him Mother Superior. Mother Superior. Isn't that cool as heck? It's Capella's idea. It's cool, right? Cool as heck. I need to talk to her. I do need to talk to her. I need to talk to Khan in the tower, though. The town is abuzz now. It makes me kind of reluctant to leave. What tower? You blind, big fella? Just look over there. The tower across the river. Our polyhedron. The only place where life is real. Khan, I know the name. Is he in the tower? I don't see a tower. Oh, it's... Grace said Grace says mom hasn't still forgiven me. In 2 years since she died, but the grudge lives on. How does Grace know? She talks to the dead, I swear. She can press her ear to the ground, fall asleep, and wake up with news. It's a gift because she's nutso. Her dad was addicted to Twirine. I think that's wine. Her mum too. Lots of stuff from these kids. Please have food. We've already spoken to this guy. We got a chisel from him. Did I not do this? Or did I die? Hmm. Do you know what? I think we're out of time. We should probably save. I'm kind of scared to sleep because if I sleep, it's I feel like I'm gonna die. You got the same conversation twice? Probably not intended. Okay. Good to know. No, I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm gonna save. So what did we learn today? We took our father's inheritance, but we need to earn it. We need to get into it by speaking to the kids on a list. I also learned that combat is very difficult in this game. And trading is also a very strange thing. Trading is like, when you offer something, you have to tell them exactly what you... It's a weird tradition-y thing. You can say it to them, like, when you trade stuff with them, you can offer them warmth or goodwill and stuff like that. It's very odd. But I will be back tomorrow with some more of Pathologic 2. But for now, we are done. And I have to get going. Unfortunately. The day is only so long. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you have a great afternoon, evening, or night. But for now, it's goodbye for me. See you guys.